EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go. Good. 180. Mike 54. Hey, watch the slant. Cut. King. Watch that.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number 1 from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that. Wouldn't be.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. No problem there on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, alert! At the 22-yard line. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Hey, alert! Right there.
Here's Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Damian Wilson in on the stop.
Do a Hail Mary. Okay, Levi, you got to wait. I'm on defense, though.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. He's going to look deep down the field.
Oh, catch that.
That'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the line.
I'll do a Hail Mary when I
now
get
it's
the ball.
3rd down. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Mayfield looks to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Again, the offense will stay
Hopefully I can
there. They've
stop
converted
him here.
once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Here comes your Hail Mary.
And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
I'm actually going to edit it, though. I think this would be nice.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, that was probably going to happen.
It's off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they have
That's all right, I got it back.
Will take over at the 24-yard
What kind of play do you want now, Levi?
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Tell me what kind of play.
We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit. They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him. But instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. LaShawn McCoy off to the races. It's a big run there by McCoy. 52 yards. So all the way down close to the goal line. Good blocking up front. Helped to spring him.
When this drive is over, he's got to get to the bench and sing kumbaya with the offensive line, doesn't he? Big-time openings for him. Gets him all the way down to the 2-yard line. Let's see if they can pound it in.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try and get it in with Sherman, the fullback. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Mayfield going
What's
to lead
that
the
emoji
Browns
for,
up now,
Levi?
1st and 10 at their own
He's
16.
gonna interception. He's
Trying to
trash.
shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to
What's
throw.
that emoji for?
Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second
Safety.
and he's going to go down.
Let's go,
he
baby.
backed up into the end
This
zone,
guy's gonna
and
quit.
this is going to wind up a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know, most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure.
We're
And
gonna
boy,
get
did it pay off in
bomb
this
pass,
case.
yeah.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's going to go down, but a penalty marker too, and they might very well have jumped the snap there. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Now Mahomes, maybe a free play. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Got a little antsy there from his Mike linebacker position.
Partner, there's times you think you've timed up the quarterback's cadence. You think you've got a read on it. He might have thought it on that play. He was wrong.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now Mahomes, flushed out right, and seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
He's gonna
Oh, I
buzz
like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the...
Quitting. That's a dub. Let's go. Fuck now.
Way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 43 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
He still fucking missed the block. That'd be the Ravens now. Actually, we're gonna be the Chiefs again because we're doing really good.
I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Have so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well. I don't need no scale. I've been on my I don't need no help. Always getting money, but it's no sleep. Keep it on me 'cause my name rings bells. It's the same me, I can't help themselves.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams
gonna be a
emerging
good
from their
game, Levi.
respective tunnels.
Are you in
and
college
ready
right
to go
now?
to
Are you
the
at
approval
college?
of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
What's up? Alright, you see, did you see who's spectating me? He's still here.
For the first time with Mark
I don't think he can because I couldn't hear you on my videos last
They're
night.
going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. The loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Jackson eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 43 yards. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one down near the 15. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
Tight down. There you go. Check.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Edwards. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 3-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Throwing is Jackson. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So they get in for the opening drive score, and they go for two. They kept the kicker lonesome over there. They said, we don't need you this time.
Kickers? Who needs kickers for PATs?
Nice now.
We want them for field goals, not for PATs. They went for two and got it. It's a new tone setter for this team.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Williams, he was solid in Week 9, the win over Minnesota. 12 carries, 125 yards and a score. But that really only tells part of the story. He broke up. He's got daylight. The 30, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams, 71 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will shave one more off this lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. They'll run on 1st down. Ingram. Chris Jones on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Jackson, option right. Oh, able to avoid him. 20. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big pickup of 38. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Nice job by Juan Thornhill there to get a hand in and break up the play. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They're running. Ingram, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram taking it in as the Ravens push further out in front. Showing some grits and some guts going for it there. 4th and goal, pounding it in.
And being rewarded for that confidence in the team, huh? The coach saying, let's go ahead and get this. And how about the guys up front firing out, finding a little bit of a crack for them to get through? Touchdown. I love it.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, 65 yards, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Ingram. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Now the pass brought in by Roberts. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Now it's Jackson stepping up. He'll try and run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check.
From the gun, Jackson. Roberts got it. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Stepping aside from this game for a second, how about us being in week 10 of the NFL season right now? That makes me want to resurface that MVP talk we had earlier in the year. Who do you have right now leading in the MVP? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things.
And on the pitch, the ball's loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
Let's go, defense.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that two-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point? But after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for two and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Mahomes now to throw. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Jackson, option right, dances by him. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Now it's Jackson being chased out left. Got some room at the 30. The quick feet by Jackson.
What the fuck?
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Jackson, option right. And now he'll tuck. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A good decision in the end. The pull it and run gets him 9 yards and a first. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th.
I'm fucking amazing right now, dude.
On first down, it's Ingram. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. He's at the 30, 10. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted a tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, and they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things, and you know in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
Now Ingram, he's been busy today, and he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Third down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7, possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Jackson. Dancing to his left. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Get him 30, 22.
Now here's 1st and 10.
Really, all those guys probably has 200 yards with Lamar Jackson.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Roberts has it. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it 3rd down. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete. So now it's 4th down and short, and whatever they do, run or pass it, they've got to pick up the first here.
Yeah, and you mentioned running it. That is still an option, but as you also said, they've got to do it quickly and get back to the line of scrimmage.
4th down, here's Jackson, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game-tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game 4th quarter makes this thing a little bit more interesting. Now a run on 1st down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Here's McCoy. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
For the one with the field goal. Made it. Let's fucking go.
And his kick is good.
Just won the game.
And they'll be celebrating in the Power and Light District. The Chiefs have won the football game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
I wonder how much time I have left for the Modern Warfare. 22 hours. 22 fucking hours. How big is the game? 64?
On to EASports.com.
It just says the version of 1.1. It didn't give me that option. No, I'm pretty sure I'm only able to play the story mode because that comes on the disc. Yeah, mine is a big fucking download. It's like 64 gigs. I'm so glad Levi's son's not watching me anymore.
Power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched, and I better get set in. Finish him, finish him.
Dude, I spent $200 at Walmart.
From the site
I
that many
bought
call the loudest
some
in the
Nintendo
NFL,
Switch games
we are inside
because they were
Arrowhead
$15 each,
Stadium here
but they're
in
going
Kansas
for
City.
$45 on
Nothing
eBay,
like
so I
the
bought 6 of
fanfare
them.
of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Are you spectating here?
Football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop.
Yellow.
Looks like he had green on that play.
Number 53, Mike 53. And let's get that ball here.
On first down, Mahomes flushed out right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. From the 16, Mahomes to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call. And they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Hey, Jacob, I got it fixed.
You didn't hear yourself?
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play.
Who's winning?
Didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let it get him down.
Now the first play of
threw
the
an
drive
interception
there is
first play.
incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Yellow. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Mike, 53. Echo, 53. Mike. Blue Dan.
Now here's Mahomes. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reggie Ragland. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. The tight end, Kelsey, was the intended target. So after the INT, here's Mahomes, letting one go deep for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Mahomes going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Derek Nottie makes the tackle. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Great field position.
Traction
Has
pulling
to
with
be
the
one of
boys.
the best friends an offense can have.
What'd you say?
When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it
Is
in
Ethan
with
on?
points.
Point after, up and good. And the lead
Ray,
grows
is
to
Ethan on?
10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker
Ray.
to kick it away.
Ray.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit.
Hello?
Hey, did you practice in that colored jersey
Hello?
all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to?
Huh?
Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message,
Hey,
it has
is
to be
Ethan
done.
on?
He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again
no.
from the 25
Why are you
on
talking
2nd
about?
and 10.
Oh, I sent him
Now
a
Mahomes.
video,
They'll
a
go right.
Snapchat
Now
with
he'll
how
let
to
it
change
go.
it to
It's
the party
caught
thing.
inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek
Why?
Hill,
I was just wondering.
75
You should play some
yards.
Rocket or Fortnite.
As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I'll play either.
That's a tough combination to defend. You know Patrick Mahomes has the big arm, and he's
I'm not very good at Rocket League, so you probably just get pissed off at me.
from
And
the pocket, he's still dangerous.
Honestly, I'm not that good
idea,
either.
in my opinion, to force him from the pocket. Do
I literally just
everything
try to hit the
possible
ball.
to
I
hem
don't care
him
which
in
way it goes.
and make him make the
I
throws
don't hit it
from
unless
right
it's
there in
like
the center of it. And
not
look,
headed towards
we
the
know
goal.
he's
Like,
got
I'm
the
not
big
gonna
arm.
hit
You
it
just
towards the
noted
opponent's
that.
goal.
But when he
Like,
gets
obviously.
outside, it puts so much stress on your defense trying to locate where receivers are, make sure you're covering them, and he can
I
throw
finished
the
this
ball
2K
the
game real
length of the
quick though.
field.
Yeah,
So
I
you
have
just
the
tell the
Madden
receiver,
game
just
after
keep
this
going.
one
He'll
first,
find
so
it.
it's gonna be
And he
like
did there.
30 minutes.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Quick, because I'm kicking the ass right now.
This will be taken very short. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play there, Mahomes to Watkins. 47 yards. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in
17-7
for 6
in the
points.
first quarter.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure
Probably
out
the game I'd
how
play
we're
it.
going to slow down this running game.
What?
Because on that particular play,
I said if I had that
they had no
game,
answer.
I'd play it.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. After 17-7 the score on EA Sports. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Mahomes to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Who I'm supposed to be.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Ron Thornhill.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory right at the 40.
Hey, 15. Yellow. Double up. He's coming.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Green bean.
Are you online or just in a, like, making a player?
I'm just playing my career.
We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Ringo. Slam.
They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
And this will not be.
Does this guy have 2 minutes left after this game when he's rushing? We'll pick him out, get on Fort or Rocky.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football.
You're talking really quiet.
The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
I'm down right now. I think I need to turn up my mic volume, to be honest.
Because of what you just said, they haven't made anything happen offensively.
I think you might too. Because like that whole time, like you were like just barely talking. I could hardly hear you.
I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Now, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. It's Kelce on the ground. The big gainer there on the catch and run.
How do I turn on my sounds and devices? Ray, is this better?
Yeah.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc,
A lot better.
puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
I just fucking missed.
It'll be a 36-yarder. Oh, this is a complete
fucking lag. Jesus Christ. Are you watching me?
Me no, because I don't want to lag.
Someone just joined and watched me miss that PAT or the field goal on the fucking left. I had a lag spike. It was ass.
Second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3. This is taken at the 3. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Imagine live streaming and having like 1,000 people watching you like right at the moment.
Yeah, that would suck. Well, not suck, it'd be kind of cool.
Oh, I got someone spectating right now. What's up, new guy? I don't know who you are, but what's up?
Overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing
Ooh.
as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And he's going to keep it here. Give him
Oh, they fucking left.
escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the draw, here's Williams. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Behind the line.
There, it'll be 2nd and 6. From the 41, Mahomes, complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Under pressure, and he will.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go to the restroom.
Oh, it's you. Alright.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Oh no.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. And now running right through it. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half, Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was looking for Watkins that time, and now it's second down. Well, with that incompletion, let's tap into the useless facts file, shall we? 3 guys with the last name Allen got the start in Week 9. Josh in Buffalo, Kyle in Carolina, Brandon in... And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
54. Mike 54. I got it. One leg.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
No.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, he bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation instead. Tried to get all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long. Thought he needed the deep pass. Couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
Here we go. 4th down. Mahomes buying time to his left. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at about the 31. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot. And now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes escaping the pressure. Kansas City touchdown. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play. 2nd down. Well, hey, we talked about the AFC playoff picture. Let's look at the NFC. That's a different story. You've got Dallas and Philly neck and neck in the East. Then Green Bay, New Orleans, and San Francisco as division leaders. But with only 2 more wild card spots, there's going to be some good teams left out in the cold in January.
Yeah, because right now you got Seattle at 7-2, Minnesota 6-3. They would be in as of right now. But the Rams 5-3. Carolina, and whoever doesn't win the East out of either Dallas or Philadelphia.
Thank God.
This is going to be a heck of a battle, isn't it? People are going to have an effect on this conference with every game that's played, maybe even teams that aren't in the conference. Because if you lose to someone, anyone, it could knock you out of the race.
And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 33. And again, it's Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm, You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure. I love it. See if they dial it up this drive. Just a 1-yard pick up there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now
Fuck it, we're gonna go for it.
And partner, I would guess that in his
We risky boys.
it's 3rd down.
Is it Ray on here?
And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss.
This might be saucy. Slant. Fuck that. That's not an option. Okay.
Mahomes gonna go on 4th down.
Just as good as a punt.
Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Ron Thornhill, and he's able to get it back here to the 43.
That's right. That's right.
2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. There goes a deep ball in. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. Sammy Watkins. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, it's very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. It's a big run there by McCoy. And even 60 yards coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll run on 1st down. It's McCoy. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On 3rd down, here's McCoy. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed to get back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Yellow, yellow. Let's go, blue lane. Let's go, D. Let's go.
To throw is Mahomes.
Alright, what do you want to play?
Let's play a couple games of Rocket and then, but I have a minute 12 left. You should watch it, dude. It's really close. I'm up. I'm winning, but there's a minute 12 left.
Yeah, just slide that up if you need to. That's, yeah, slide it back. There you go.
Back to throw. Mahomes.
Oh no. Oh no.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Pick it. Boys! Oh my god! What a gnarly interception. He's gonna quit. Let's go. Oh my god.
Get on Rocket League.
Hold on, I gotta wait for him to quit.
Oh shit, what'd I do with that? Hey, fuck.
Maybe he's not gonna quit. Ray, can you hear me?
Yeah, I was talking to my mother.
Oh, dude, I thought I lagged out. I was like, are you fucking shitting me? Well, he didn't quit with it. He's probably pissed as fuck, though. Especially when I
was watching. Did you see me say, yeah, go Jacob?
Did you see my interception that I just had, or did you not turn it on?
No.
Bro, that was literally, my guy tippy-toed in the fucking end zone. Like, at the back of the end zone for a pick. I was like, oh my god.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have two defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. A run on first down, but it's not going to get them much. Maybe a yard, and that's all.
Ooh, let's see what this can do.
I just don't understand why people quit. Like,
that's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game.
just play the rest of the game. You have a minute 18 left.
Fucking hell. I'm gonna go for it, because, I mean, there's no way he can score. Alright, here we go. Oof. That probably would have been gone.
How'd you intercept that?
Did you see it? Oh yeah, you can scroll back. Did you go back and watch it?
Yeah.
Dude, that was insane.
Oh, he didn't quit.
No, I thought he was going to. I have 14 seconds left. I'm gonna end the live stream and then I'll probably live stream title at Rocket League. Actually, no one probably watches Rocket League, so.
They're gonna keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Now here's Mahomes. Gets this one to him.
That sounds so retarded.
Should I try to score again?
And here come the whistles and a timeout.
That pissed him off if I scored.
Seconds left.
I'm just gonna wait till like the very end of the play and just lob one over to Tyreek Hill because he's just gonna probably outrun the guy. That's my only shot.
Mahomes now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10.
Oh, that, okay. I didn't mean to hike it, but. Oh yeah, he's wide open, dude. Please. Fuck. If he had a little bit more arm, that would have been insane.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary.
I forget how to stop a live stream.